Hi, I'm Dr. Shay, and I'm a physician at Protea Medical Center in Tempe, Arizona. And today I'm here to talk to you about stress because it's something I find I talk to many patients about in our visits. So, when we think about stress, we can essentially divide it up into two different types. We've got acute stress, which is a immediate response to a perceived threat. So, we can think of an injury or an illness or a near accident. When we think about chronic stress, we can think of things that tend to affect us over longer periods of time. So, this can be things like an aging family member, or a demanding job, or a unhealthy relationship. Now, what happens with acute stress is that there's a cascade of hormones that get released in response to acute stress. So, when we have a perceived threat, our part of our brain called the hypothalamus releases a hormone called corticotropin releasing hormone, or CRH. CRH then goes to the pituitary gland, which is a gland that sits at the base of our brain and tells it to release another hormone called ACTH, or adrenocorticotropic hormone. From there, ACTH travels to the adrenal glands, which are glands that sit on top of the kidneys, and signals our adrenal glands to produce cortisol, norepinephrine, and epinephrine, our stress hormones. When this system is activated, this is known as our sympathetic nervous system, or our fight or flight response. So we can think in instances where we're under acute stress, we tend to get symptoms that are associated with that. Let's say a racing heart or an elevation in blood pressure. Behind the scenes, the other things that happen is we have a shutdown of our digestive processes. We have an increase in blood sugar because we are wanting to sustain ourselves for survival to be able to fight or flee, fight or flight. After the perceived threat, the adrenal glands talk back to the brain and shut the process down, calm everything down, calming down the surge of cortisol, norepinephrine, epinephrine, and we are able to recover. With chronic stress, the same cascade occurs in the body where we get signaling from the brain to the adrenal glands. But what happens with chronic stress is that over time, our system gets flooded or gets overburdened by that constant signaling. When we have elevated levels of cortisol, our major stress hormone, circulating in our bloodstream, we can see an impact on our health